then we verify everything that's in your party. Your boutiques are usually on the back. This stays internal. It doesn't go anywhere except for in here to each of our departments. What we do is we make sure the item number is correct and the description. Both have to be correct. If you could fill out everything perfectly, that'd be great. The more information just for us to make it to each department where it needs to go is better. So we do check each pearl. So we ask that you please, tuck them or don't seal them because it's a little hard to get.
No licking seals.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see. So when we check every pearl, okay, yes, that looks like the colors you said on the envelope. We circle them. We do make notes. We dot each one to make sure that everything's there, everything coordinates, and then we put in the package, all back up, nice and neat, and we send it off to the next department.
Okay. So what we've done at this point is we've validated everything inside and outside are right. We've printed out your order from the system that you entered and compared everything you sent us to it so that everything you entered in IDSTC and everything you sent us match. Now we're ready to process your order.
And everyone here, back here?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Soka. Y'all very beautiful. I've been here 10 years now. I'm head of the drilling department. And now when Diane sends me the paperwork and the pearls, the first thing we will do is verify all the information on the pearl envelope is correct. Pearl size, pearl color, jewelry name and item number. And after that is all.
That's check number 2. We've now checked that twice.
Now, after all that is correct, we now are ready to take the pearl out, which is the first time the pearl comes out of the whole procedure. So I would, first and foremost, we pay very strict attention to the detail of the pearl. There are blemishes, there are hopefully not scratches. We pay attention to that so we can, depending on the jewelry that we mount it on, it will be a specific area where we want to put the hole. So I will have a marker here. Once I identify where I want to put it, I will put the dot right on where we want the hole to be. So after that, it will get drilled. Now, like I said, if it's like, say, a necklace that's hanging and the pearl is oval, you'll want it to hang like this, not like this, or Mm-hmm. And if it's laying on a ring, we want it flat. So it depends on where we want it. It matters where we put the hole.
There are a lot of important decisions that affect that pearl's appearance on your piece of jewelry that are made in the drilling. I wish it was as simple as we just put a hole in the pearl. It's not. It is not.
Yeah, so you can see all the detail we have to pay attention to, and any miscellaneous notes the customer wants, they can write it here, miscellaneous. So after that, after we drill the hole, we're ready for the next step, which I pass it on to Jordan's team, and they'll be ready for gluing. And the salt also. It says back here, cleaning your pearls with salt. Now, we appreciate it very much. If you are going to use salt, please polish it with a clean cloth, so that way we appreciate getting a clean pearl. Because it matters if we have salt all over it, it affects the way we look at the pearl, and it will hide blemishes or belly buttons, and the salt will cover it, and it will take us time to clean off the pearl, and it will make everything slower. So it'll be best for us to serve you this way. So if you can add the oysters, please, if you can be very, very careful opening the oysters, because scratch pearls are damaged merchandise, and the customer wouldn't really appreciate it so much. So we can't do much with scratch pearls. And that is it. Then we send it off to Jordan's team. We're ready for gluing.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jordan. Welcome to our home office. So I've been with Vantel Pearls for a year now. The first thing my team does is we get the pearl envelope from Soko's team with the piece. We verify for pearl color, jewelry number, and jewelry name, making sure everything matches. It's very important that everything matches, because then we can glue the right pearl to the correct piece and send it off to the customer.
Check number 3. 3 times we've checked that now.
So once everything on the pearl envelope matches is correct, we then insert the right amount of glue to the pearl, mount it onto the piece, making sure it's straight and flush, and then we let it dry before sending it to assembly. The two things I would ask is if you can please make sure that the correct color matches the pearl palette, and make sure the item number and jewelry name matches also. So that will help my team better serve you guys.
Thank you, Jordan. Claire?
Hi, my name is Claire. I run the assembly department. I've been here for a little over a year and been making jewelry forever, it seems like. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you. We appreciate you. If it weren't for you, we couldn't do what we do. So thank you. Now, when the jewelry comes to my department, the first thing we do is we take the piece out and check it and make sure the item number and name match the piece we have in our hands. That's very important that those are the correct number for the name that you've written. Next, we inspect the piece and polish it up. And then once it's been polished and ready to go, what we do is we add whatever is necessary for that piece. For this necklace, we need to drop a chain in with a logo tag on it. You'll see me doing that after. And then once that's done, we just drop it in the bag and it goes down to final inspection. I just want to reiterate one thing: if we can make sure that the color names match the color palette, that would be wonderful. That would make us all one cohesive team and things would flow easier. Thank you.
So that's the fourth time that they have checked what's inside to what's outside. It's critical. So these 4 people were hired because of the skills they demonstrated to you, not because they're awesome public speakers, but I think they're also awesome public speakers. With all of them, in a month, we're gonna hear about their speaking engagements they have scheduled around the country at your parties. Did Soka come do his drilling presentation? All right, we'll book him out. So my name is Scott Cottrell. I've been here since August. As Joan said this morning, she called me one Sunday and I showed up on a Tuesday, and I've shown up every Tuesday since. So I've been here since August. I'm going to represent what we do in final inspection and packaging. In final inspection, we check pearl color, pearl size, item number, and item name to what is inside this inside this envelope. And if that all matches, it goes back inside, tucked in. We get one of our little pouches, tuck it in the pouch, get all the pouches together that represent the order you sent to us, put it in a box, and send it back to you. I want to emphasize to you that if you were wondering, what do we use to run our internal operations to fulfill the orders you send to us? That. The criticalness of this being right isn't just for you in recording it at your party. We follow this. That's why occasionally you'll see us cross out a color and change it, because you're using a color that would confuse somebody internally, right? You may look at it and say, I think it looks like sunset. Nobody in here knows what sunset is, and it would cause the order to stop and have to be investigated 5 different times. So we just cross out sunset and put the number or the name that should be on there. All right. So it has been a pleasure to work in challenge to the volume of business that you have presented for us in the last year. I will tell you that we are positioned for more volume at the service levels like you're experiencing now. So want to leave you not only with this tour, but with the understanding that we're ready for you to take your business to the level you want to take it to in support of your business. All right. All right, I'm going to give you a quick visual entry. You'll walk past that area in a few minutes. Soka's area of drilling is back in this corner. You'll walk past there in just a minute. Jordan's area of gluing is around the red wall to the other side. You'll get to walk through there and see 4 people gluing in that area. Claire's area of assembly is right over there, and you'll get to see that in a few minutes. Remember, Joan said we had to find a building and find a building quick? See the furniture that's around you and the paint that's on the walls? It was all sitting here when we moved in. Okay, that's part of why we grabbed this space. So we don't have people all in a straight line. It would be nice to go like this physically in this building, but we didn't because we put people where they fit well, right? So it's another reason why it's a little hard to take you on a tour that makes sense. It's got to weave you around. So if you'll turn and follow Katie, she will take you through to the next stop on the tour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to see you again, Scott.
Can I drop this off?
Oh yeah. Those are
Take a
pretty.
picture of those. Oh my god. They're so pretty.
I thought peach doesn't even exist. I thought it would either.
Peach was on the palette as far as I knew.
It wasn't on the original, like, I started in August and it wasn't, but I've seen newer palettes that were
I
sent
believe
out.
it
Maybe
is.
that's what, maybe I'm working off of an older.
It could be. This new palette does have versions on it.
You can take pictures if you'd like. I didn't mention that earlier, so I'm sorry about that.
Oh, these pieces are all previously released.
I can
Okay,
understand
sitting-
it.
Brand new pieces here.
Sitting in the center is Claire. She did her presentation over there, but this is Claire in her natural habitat, doing what
Not
Claire
really, my
does.
desk is over there, but it's
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Doing some assembly work. So as you walk past, just take a peek over.
So I'm just adding logo tags to chains and then putting the chain on the piece. And
I
that's,
can understand when we get something back and y'all, you have looked at it and seen that the color may not be the same.
Mhm.
But we started receiving stuff where the exact same information is written down on a piece of paper and shoved in the envelope along with it.
Like not really a sticky note.
Not really a sticky note, but
Kinda
a
looks
colored
like a
piece of
sticky
paper.
Claire, is that anything that?
I'm confused on what that is. It's-
Well, we
Square
were
piece
too.
of paper.
So if it says white and peach on the envelope, it says white.
Langel's office is in the corner, and you'll walk past order entry. Yes, we did.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Once again. Oh, sure. You want me to put a logo tag on a chain? Boy, I'm gonna be like stumbling all over this now.
You're gonna have 50 people
Too many
watching.
people watching me.
You're not even shaking.
Yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How many of there are you that work on the jewelry here at Vantel? How many of you think you do? 50, 100.
So on I don't have the
But it's so much. You guys work very hard.
400 or some days 500.
You guys are great. You're great. The hard work.
So Lori Angel's office in the corner, Diane here representing order entry, Lori Modern's office right here. You're headed into gluing, and you're going to see 4 people sitting in our gluing room gluing. You'll notice how many gluing stations there are. We just run in 4 people stations. Lori Modern's
waiting for your
office,
pearls.
Diane in order entry, and Lori Lanza's office. You're headed into
I was just reading the note on our
where
desk.
everything
I'm missing something. They have 2 lost parties of mine. So I want to go look for them.
Notice how many stations there are in gluing the girl.
The other day, I sent a package and I forgot 3 envelopes.
Oh.
I sent them the very next day.
Sorry. Oops.
But, sorry, it was like it was like the hostess I mixed it up.
Yeah.
Are these all pledges in here?
Because if we didn't, everybody would have to know how to drill every piece and glue every piece. It allowed us to scale up. That's why you're not experiencing a 12-week order time now. we can bring on and scale up.
Are these parties in all these cabinets?
Montagna Grande that you saw the picture of, when we moved to this building, filled all of these cabinets, these cabinets, and 3 other banks like this.
Wow.
And that's how we kept track. All the cabinets were numbered, and we counted them down as we were catching up.
So are
to
these still full parties?
all empty? Parties literally go from order entry, Diane one day,
So you don't have
to
to keep
George
them.
the next day. There is no pile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
more mountain.
No even little molehill grande.
There's the award.
Yes, there's the award for New Hope. You're going into gluing. Gluing is got several stations in there, but there are only 4 staff on day.
Thank you.
Patriots room.
What are the little black pieces of paper that cover the pearls when we get our jewelry back?
They're to keep your silver from tarnishing.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's good to throw them in your jewelry boxes and stuff and tell your customers to.
Oh, okay. I always threw them away.
No, you gotta keep them.
Yeah, right.
So this is gluing, you said? This department?
So you set them here to dry?
Yes, it's a secret sauce.
You're gonna be paying that. Where's the glue? I want to see the glue.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not Elmer's, put it that way. So let me ask you this.
Specifically so, yeah, so if anything happens, it's just the person charges them.
Is the glue already in the pearl before she puts it on?
Roxana, where's the glue at?
Is it already inside when it comes to you? The glue is already in there?
It's already in there?
A little glue
And then it just dries?
Yes.
Oh.
Dry.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
We'll have some refreshments. Thank you. You're welcome.